Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, February 13th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. The bad news is that traffic was jacked all over town yesterday. The good news is that it was a very peaceful day. The bad news today is that it's Friday the 13th, and you can take that for what you will. Some boomer trivia for you. What television series had the first interracial same-sex kiss? Hang tight, we'll let you know the answer in a few. But right now we have a bunch of news, so shall we? Nearly 24 Buddhist monks wrapped up a 2,300-mile walk for peace in Annapolis yesterday, arriving at the Maryland State House after trekking from Fort Worth, Texas. Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller welcomed the group as a crowd estimated to be about 12,000 turned out to greet them, calling the final stop in Annapolis the nation's first peacetime capital. The monks were joined by volunteers, and a canine companion named Aloka visited the House and Senate chambers for resolutions recognizing their journey and received proclamations from Miller, Annapolis Mayor Jared Littman, and County Executive Stuart Pittman, declaring February 12, 2026, the Walk for Peace Day. Governor Wes Moore and First Lady Dawn Moore later hosted the monks at Government House for a private lunch, with Moore calling the trek a physical feat and a profound act of faith in motion. Meanwhile, Maryland lawmakers sent Governor Moore an emergency bill that would prohibit counties from entering into or continuing 287G cooperation agreements with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency. The measure passed both chambers along party lines and would take effect immediately if signed. Supporters, including Senator Will Smith, said that it would help build trust so immigrant communities can contact local law enforcement without fear of ICE involvement. Opponents, particularly sheriffs and local officials in counties that use the agreements, argued that the change could harm public safety and lead to more offenders being released back into the communities, with some warning that it could also result in more ICE activity outside of detention centers. The bill would end existing and future 287G agreements, but law enforcement would still be able to communicate and work with ICE. Vivi's Chicken and Mac is closing its Edgewater location this Saturday after operating for a little more than a year, but the business is already looking north. In a Facebook post, the restaurant thanked the Edgewater community for its support and announced that it is moving forward with a new Severna Park location listed as coming soon at 544 Baltimore-Annapolis Boulevard. The post did not give a reason for the closure, just a whole lot of gratitude and a clear message that this is a relocation, not a goodbye. Now, the Arnold location at 1272 Baydale Drive does still remain open. And when one door closes, another one opens. A new sports bar is headed to the Annapolis Town Center, with Augie's Muscle House and Sports Bar planning to open in late February at 1915 Town Center Boulevard. The concept, which is a flagship location in Alexandria's Old Town, is known for Belgian-inspired fare, creative mussel dishes, and deep craft beer lineup, named after St. Augustine, the patron saint of brewers, because apparently even saints appreciate a well-paired ale. The Annapolis location is being built for game days with multiple large TVs, a lively bar, high-top seating, plus dartboards and arcade games. The menu will keep Augie's staples while adding a Maryland twist, they say. This is in the old Bonefish location, for those that remember, and that was most recently occupied by the very short-lived Urbano Mexican fare, which actually is a sister brand to Augie's. Now, the Eastport United Methodist Church is going to be hosting Burdens Men Carry on Sunday. It is a free male mental health panel discussion aimed at encouraging open conversation and reducing stigma around men's emotional challenges. The event does run from 2 to 4:30 p.m. at 926 Bay Ridge Avenue and includes a panel, Q&A, mingling, and roundtable discussions. Speakers will include therapist Lance David, who has more than 22 years of counseling experience and works with relationship issues and trauma; Ryan Williams, a longtime software engineer and mental health advocate who has spoken for NAMI; And Phil Kaplan, a former lawyer who became active in advocacy after leaving the profession due to depression. You can get all the details at burdensmencarry.com. And again, this is completely free. It runs from 2 to 4:30. You do want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday. This week, we are talking with Jen Sterling about Artist Open Studios. That is going to drop at noon on Saturday. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Ellie Grace, a wonderful pit mix who has been at the shelter too darned long. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some air-resistible photos and get all of the information on how you can bring her home. And once again, don't forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every single night. That is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It is perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday, and I've got a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it is time to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review or tell a friend to give us a listen. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Covington Alsina, and MacMedics. As for that boomer trivia, all in the family. That was when Sammy Davis Jr. kissed Archie, and man, what a great scene that was. If you've never seen it, YouTube it. Well, it is Friday. The weekend is here. And now it is time just to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others. Do something fun and keep shopping local. Now you want to hang tight. We have George Young in your Eye on Annapolis local weather report and then Canines and Crosstreks. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Arundel County that need good homes. And they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Arundel County.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Friday, February 13th. More melting for the Annapolis region this weekend and all of next week as temperatures warm into the 50s multiple days, and we'll probably see 1 or maybe 2 rounds of rain over the next week or so. Look for sunny skies today with highs in the upper 30s to maybe lower 40s in a few spots, with more sun tomorrow to get the weekend started as temperatures jump up into the upper 40s or maybe even lower 50s. From there, we'll likely see some rain Sunday with temps only in the lower 40s, 4 p.m. highs, and some snow could possibly mix in at times, but this should mostly be a wet storm with some rain possibly lingering into Monday morning, with Monday's President's Day highs in the mid to upper 40s ahead of clouds and 50 degrees or so on Tuesday, with mid to upper 50s and a chance for some additional showers both Wednesday and Thursday as we start to move through the second half of February and the final 2 weeks of meteorological winter. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever thought, I think I'm okay, but you just want to know for sure? Covington Alsina is right here in Annapolis, helping women put a clear plan around their money, their goals, and their life. For over a decade, they've helped women turn uncertainty into clarity with practical guidance built around real life. Whether you're making a career move, planning for retirement, managing investments, or sorting through tax and estate planning, Covington Alsina helps you get organized and move forward with confidence. And if you'd like to learn before you leave, Covington Alsina hosts monthly educational events, virtual and in person. Learn more at CovingtonAlsina.com and click events, or call the Annapolis office at 410-457-7165. CovingtonAlsina.com, at the intersection of women and wealth. Advisory services offered through Covington Alsina, a registered investment advisor. Investing involves the risk of loss and unless otherwise stated is not guaranteed.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
I tell you, the snow is almost a goner, man. It's melting like a banshee.
It's melting, but I don't think it's a goner just yet.
It's definitely going to be, there's that really gray, dirty, nasty snow.
Piles.
I was reading an article in the Baltimore Banner, and they were talking about that those piles will be in here probably through March. And they said that the brown and the gray piles are very good because they absorb the heat as opposed to white reflecting it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's just sort of like a glass half full type of a thing. And then they talked to a professor of glaciology at the University of Maryland. And I'm like, why do we have a glaciologist
to answer questions like this?
Interesting.
Like sort of bizarre.
Wow.
Yes, the icebergs of the Potomac.
I'm looking at a sort of a black and white lump that's like sitting on the floor next to you, Kelly. Who is this that you brought in with us today?
I call Ellie Grace a lump. Ellie Grace is a pretty black and white pit bull terrier mix.
She's chill.
She is. She's very chill. And she's only 3 years old. She has been at the shelter for a really long time. She came in originally in 2024. She is just a shelter. I know.
2 years?
Yes.
You should have had her on the show way before this.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm taking Kelly's notes. Let me see this.
You want to talk about it?
She smiles and everything.
She does smile. She does smile.
2 years? I don't get it.
What's the deal? Loves human connection. And that's what she's kind of known for. She's got that little classic pity charm. She's very affectionate, sweetheart. Gentle. I mean, any way you can describe her, she's just so incredibly sweet. And we do want her to go home to a place with no dogs, no cats, and no young kids. So that could be the holdup has been.
No fish.
And no, fish are okay.
Fish are good.
So you can do it because you got the fish. I know. But she's super sweet. She loves to ride in the car. Very cuddly. So we're hoping that somebody will come out, and she loves to walk.
Well,
she's
fine. The center of attention, and there's nothing wrong with that.
She wants to be the one and only.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, so she is where? She's down at the main.
She's at the main. Yes, she's in dog room, and if you just say to her like kisses, she'll give you kisses.
Ooh,
I know.
Kisses on demand.
Yeah, so she would be a perfect Valentine for somebody.
Oh,
she would. There's no way they could get it for Valentine's because this is Friday. Valentine's Day is
and our adoption process
is
no way
they're going to get through that process.
Expedite that, Kelly.
And I hope she's not here, but maybe by the Walk for the Animals, she could be in the kissing booth. And
she could be in the kissing booth. That's right.
True. Very true.
And if she's still with us, maybe we'll take her for Hearts and Hounds. Well, you know what? We can't because there'll be a lot of dogs there, just in case.
True. Let's find her a home.
Yeah.
Ellie Grace needs a home.
Great.
She's been in the shelter way too long.
Way too long. I didn't even realize.
Little love bug.
Yeah. Wow.
Subaru the Foresters had their best month ever with like 15,000 sold in January, I guess it is. And they're all being built domestically in Indiana now.
Yeah. They swapped the Outback and the Forester. The Outback used to be built in Indiana and the Forester was built in Japan. And now it's the opposite. So. But yeah, the Forester has been great. We've had really good incentives on it. So ever since Kelly bought one, has been driving it around town. You know, we've been getting a lot of demand.
And great incentives right after I bought it.
Great incentives right after Kelly bought it. We don't have to dive back into that, but we can, absolutely. 0%, 72 months.
I don't. Wow. Yeah, that's
not for very long, though.
That's a good.
Not for,
really?
Yeah.
How much longer do you think?
Probably the end of this month.
End of the month, maybe.
Yeah.
Love my hybrid.
Yeah,
love it.
26s are coming out soon.
Parked behind you today, and I happened to notice that it looking pretty dirty.
It's a little dirty. Yeah. And I said, well, I was kind of stupid. I did wash it 2 days ago, thinking, come on.
You can't get it.
You just got to wait till this. I mean, you got to get through like the first week of the melt.
It was bad timing, though, because you know how you always want to keep it so pristine on the inside and outside. And then this big storm came, 2 weeks after I bought it? On the inside, filled with salt and everything. So.
Oh, yeah.
A friend of mine on Facebook, Kelly, do you know Steve Adams?
He is the at Arundel Economic Development Corp.
Oh,
and he had adopted Kahlua.
Oh, yes.
And
That's where I know the name, not because of his job.
Kahlua, if you remember, we didn't actually see her.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the one that was abandoned somewhere in North Carolina, and they chipped her and they found her, and they brought her back
to us. Absolutely.
So that's such a cool story.
I know. Did you see we did it on Facebook just the
Yeah.
other day, another
Steve
one.
is like the Mr. Anne Arundel, and he goes all around all these different businesses and everything else. And this dog is living life large.
Oh,
Very
we're
cool.
So happy for her and him.
She's
Fabulous story. What a great story that this has turned into.
He seems to be really thrilled with her.
So happy.
And everything else. So, and there's a great story from the SPCA. This dog got 2 shots.
That's right.
Of a great life.
Yeah. It is really a great story.
And then what was it? I saw something else too, that the COO of Subaru of America said that they're looking to build a 3-row electric SUV.
Yeah.
He said that to who did you say that to? Automotive News.
He said it to us. Yeah. Said it to all of us too.
Yeah. He said, and all the editors are saying, look to the Toyota Highlander EV that is coming out. And probably very similar because you guys share secrets and buildings and plans and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
So that's exciting to get a fuller size.
Yeah, it's coming.
Hey, Kelly, do you have any idea? I mean, your Lights on the Bay is done.
Yes.
And that is your biggest fundraiser.
That's correct. Yeah. Attendance was great. It really was. And the cool thing is that it wasn't just on the weekends. So now we're always very heavy on the weekends and then a little lighter in the week. But this year we were heavy on the weekdays too, which was nice. So a lot of people are kind of onto it that if you go during the week, it's not as long of a line.
Sure. You trained everybody pretty well.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. Nice little Wednesday night Lights on the Bay. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, I'd much rather do a 45-minute jaunt Monday through, all week long than a
throw your PJs on, kiddos.
That's right.
Go.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. So it was really great. And we added those 3 themes that everybody seemed to enjoy and they noticed, which is wonderful because you want the show to be exciting. But yeah, so it's cool. So now we're already working on this year.
So what else is new over at the SPCA?
Well, we have Hearts and Hounds. That's going to be coming up on the 22nd, of February.
That is not this Saturday, or not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
That's right. That's going to be fun. Subaru will be there.
Yes, we will. We're going to be making
dog
tags.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to be dog tagging it up.
You will be.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to be there. I think, Sloan and Gemma will probably make it there.
It's 8 a.m. to
8 to 10.
Yeah, should be fun.
But that's fun. I mean, bring your well-behaved leash dog, laps around the mall.
It's
get your heart healthy, get your dog heart healthy. And
it's cool, too, though, because a lot of people just literally roll out of bed and wear their pajamas sometimes or their sweats and just kind of just go do their walk and leave. But
you've got that and then you can also shop at Paws at the Mall.
That's right. Any dog,
and of course,
cat
everything
supplies.
you buy there does benefit the animals and the SPCA. So that's an awesome thing that you got going there. So
I also have some exciting, wonderful news to announce, and that is that
breaking ground on the next page.
Oh, not yet. No, but so Mel Hunley has been with the SPCA for 38 years, and she is retiring. Yes, and she's retiring. No, volunteer staff member. So she volunteered for 1 year and then she became a staff member and so I'm really happy for her. I mean, we're sad. We're going to miss her, but she was our incoming coordinator. And then also she was our euthanasia tech. So so it was
a sad job.
Yeah, it was a difficult job, but she did it so well and with such peace and grace and all these wonderful things. And she's helped so many animals in this community, cross over the Rainbow Bridge.
30 years.
Yeah, 38.
38 years.
38 years.
And the SPCA is 105?
120. No.
105.
Since 19.
No, John, 106.
Sorry, since 1920. 106.
106, John. You're way off.
No, so she has not been there the whole time.
Way off. 105.
She looks really great for her age. No, yes.
Oh my God. So she's been there
a really long time. But
she's been there longer than your guy has been here. He was 25 years we talked to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we beat you.
Congratulations.
The cool thing is that she was still able to see, she moved from the old kennel and then she went to admin, because the kennel had gotten taken down from the storm. And then she has been enjoying the new building. So I know she's been super grateful to be part of that. And she was right there as they work through all those old buildings and
that's awesome.
In the trenches.
So is she going to retire and then just become a volunteer now?
I hope so. I did tell her that.
Kelly,
Hey, I know you don't work here anymore,
like,
but
I really hope so.
as Kelly slips a little roofie in her.
Yeah, I was like,
going away.
Please come back.
What
Please
are you
come
gonna
back.
be doing all day, every day?
So we were super proud of her, and we're just hoping
Cool.
she has a whole bunch of fun, whatever her next chapter may be.
Well, that's awesome. We'll put that date on your calendar next Sunday, the 22nd from 8 to 10 at the Annapolis Mall for Hearts and Hounds. Just keep in the back of your mind that the Walk for the Animals is in June. You've got mutts and mimosas in May, maybe. We're going to find out about Share the Love in May also when the Blue Ribbon has their bash.
Yeah, you are.
Project has their bash. So that's exciting.
Blue Ribbon Bash. It's going to be good. I'm pumped. I had no idea what the number is going to be. You know what's funny about that, though, is like I remember like having this conversation with him beforehand, and I was like, this is around what it's going to be. And he's like, okay. You know, I just don't think he actually quite understood like the number.
It's a little bit different.
And then,
You see all the zeros,
then when you see it, he was like, I was in shock. And I'm like, but I told you.
Yeah.
He's like, I just didn't understand. I was like, okay. Now you do.
It's different.
It's a good
different.
feeling.
If I say, Billy, I'm going to write you a check for $100,000, that just sounds like I'm going to write a check for $100,000.
Sure.
Then all of a sudden you see 6 zeros and you're like, oh, okay. So this is a little
So
bit
awesome. Wow.
different
What a
thing.
great
Just going to
thing.
cash.
If you would like to see zeros, you can purchase the
Purchase the Forester, 0%.
So that's a zero. That's only 1 0, which is a good zero to have.
It's a big zero. Wow.
0.00.
And you can be one of the 15,821 that they sold in, well, you can't be part of that month in January, but you can be part of the February group. You know, certainly you've got all of the leasing deals as well and all the other great cars that you've got here. So
just come on down. We'll help you get into something.
The lots are clearable. I mean, you guys have really worked really hard on their pricing too.
We really have.
To keep it low and everything else. And I think cars are getting expensive.
Yeah.
And, you know, Subaru is still a, you know, super solid, super safe car that's very affordable.
Yeah.
AnnapolisSubaru.com or 149 Old Solomons Island Road. AACSPCA.org will get you in touch with Ellie Grace, who has been there way too long, and she needs to get a home. So let's get that happening. And I guess we need to say, like, I don't know, it seems so weird to say happy Valentine's Day because we're like not Valentine's Day, but you know, it's tomorrow. So
We're
happy
almost
Valentine's Day. I
That's
hope you all
right.
have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.